industrial age last 100 of years. We're in 20 years of the digital age. We still have lots of time to go. You guys are at the forefront of this. Forefront. Your kids will get involved in this. So you're at the forefront. You have a huge advantage of taking a bigger piece of the pie. So if we jump into a site like Small Business Trends, right? And we actually jump in here. No thanks. There you go. So if we jump into like 19 recession-proof business, small business trends, and we start going through some of their 19 amazing recession-proof businesses, right? Food and beverage. Food always goes ham. There's always food. And I think we have a little bit of a food shortage right now that they're blaming on Ukraine, blaming on freaking abortion, blaming on this, blaming on that. The news is always going to spin their narrative, right? They're always going to spin their narrative. It's up to you to not be scared by it because you are powerful. You get to choose what you bring in, what you take action on, and what you do with your time, right, in life. But food and beverage business is always good, right? 6.22 trillion, bop, bop, bop. Food delivery, right? Vending machine, fast food, healthcare. So it's really number 2. So number 1 is food. Food, everybody has to eat, right? Healthcare. Healthcare is always good, always grows, even in recession, right? Constant pharmaceuticals, this or that. Pet care business. And what they did is they looked at stats, and you guys can go and read this, but they looked at stats and they went through the last recession and said what businesses increased. Pet care business, right? People are still taking care of their pets. Still happening. Oh, number 4, renovation and repair industry, including plumber, utility service, auto repair services. Guys, the money doesn't go away. It just changes how people spend it. So they're no longer investing in cryptocurrency. So they took their money out of the stock market and you see the stock market decrease, right? But they put that money in other areas. Maybe real estate's a good investment, but they don't want to go buy a big house because mortgage rates are shooting up. So what do? They take that money and now invest it in their home, right? We also know emergency repair is never going to go anywhere. No matter how bad a recession has been, year over year, every recession I've ever showed you, year over year over year, over recession, over recession, over recession, every single time, repairs, taking care of renovations on your house, making your house better is where people spend their time and money. They don't go out as much, so maybe don't go after movie theaters for SEO, right? Don't go after brick and mortar. I tell you guys all the time, go after mobile businesses. Businesses that do emergency services. Businesses that get out there and put in the work for people that have a pipe burst underneath their sink. Next thing they know, they have a flooded fucking basement, right? So now they need a plumber and they need a flooded basement guy, and you're the guy helping them get the leads, right? You're putting them at the top. So really big right there, right? Real estate and property management, always good. If one's not good, if you can't invest in real estate, then the other one's great, right? Because people aren't buying real estate, they're renting real estate. And then if you're renting real estate, people aren't buying real estate. It's like back and forth, so one or the other is always going to be good. Baby products, let me tell you right now, I'm getting ready to have a baby girl. I'll spend ungodly amounts of money on her. My money's going right there to baby products, okay? The service repair people are paying me, and I'm paying the baby product industry. That's just how it's going to go down, right? Financial and accounting services, guys. Freelancing, including virtual assistants, writers, and more. Wow, that increased in the last? Yeah, it fucking did, right? So all this shit. Cleaning companies, why? Because people don't want to clean their own goddamn house. They'd rather sit and watch Netflix, okay? Cleaning companies, tattoo parlors, because everybody's fucking bored. They don't want to go to a movie. They're going to get a tattoo, something that lasts a lifetime, right? Maybe something about their next recession, whatever it is. Business providing retail therapy, courier services, beauty businesses. Let me tell you this. I can tell you some of the biggest shit that hit back in the Depression time. In Depression. If you guys go back and look at ads from the Depression, which I have, there's a big, huge archive of them. You can go back and go, what were the best ads in the Depression? Beauty industry. They sold more lipstick in the freaking Depression than any other time in history. Okay? Women do not give up how they look. They are constantly going to take care of themselves, whether they're at home, ordering products to the house, whatever it is. And COVID showed you this. They shut down salons. They were busting salons left and right that people were sneaking in the back door because these women ain't going to give up. They ain't giving up their beauty, okay? So beauty industry, always great. Technical support, obviously with everything going digital. And let me tell you, you guys are still at the forefront of this, right? Industrial age last 100 of years. We're in 20 years of the digital age. We still have lots of time to go. You guys are at the forefront of this. Forefront. Your kids will get involved in this. So you're at the forefront. You have a huge advantage of taking a bigger piece of the pie by standing your ground, not being fucking fear-mongled, right? Not being pushed around by news or politics or whatever it is, and standing your ground and providing value to those that need it, small business owners, right? And so staffing agencies, education businesses, digital marketing, it all made the list. Everything you fucking do made the list, right? All these tools right here made the list. Imagine that.